For those of you that suffer again from the aches and pains, we don't have nearly the drop headed our way for our Friday system like what we had earlier in this week with Tuesday and Wednesday's low pressure system. But we are going to watch for another dip in the air pressure headed our way towards tomorrow afternoon, and then another rise for the weekend as we start to improve the weather all the way through next week. And let's take a look at our Friday system, bringing, yes, a little bit of rain and even a little bit of snow. Good news, I think most of our roads outside of low visibility, most of our roadways staying just wet outside of some of those bridges, overpasses, on and off ramps. But where the snow will accumulate, at least light snow, we're talking around a half an inch, maybe an inch at most for some of us towards tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, mainly on the grass, rooftops, and on those vehicle windshields. So let's break down Friday's first alert timing of this, starting to move on in around 10 a.m., lasting through about 10 p.m. in the evening. No school delays or cancellations expected locally from the weather. And as we transition on into the afternoon and evening, that's when most of us will pick up some precipitation, around a quarter of an inch of rain and dusting up to 1 inch of snow. And where we have that rain and snow mix combo and some burst of snow during the afternoon, late afternoon and evening, we are going to first alert to low visibility out on the roadways. And again, most roads stay just wet, but black ice expected on those roadways as we transition on into Friday night with temperatures going back down below freezing. Here's a look at our visibility department for our Friday. Most of the day, we don't have really any big issues for the visibility, at least in the morning, early afternoon. The further we go into the afternoon and then into our evening commute, this is where visibility gets lowered, where we have some burst of snow moving on through. And I think that's really the biggest concern out on the roadways outside of the patchy black ice Friday night into early Saturday morning. Timing this out for you hour by hour. This is brand new data with First Alert Weather Feeder Track, keeping us quiet for our early morning commute hours. And then look as we get closer towards 11 noon. Temperatures start to rise just above freezing. Around 34 to 36 degrees is where most of us will sit at for the afternoon, meaning most of this likely falls as rain and snow showers at the same time, which is why we're seeing that orange here, getting that little mix combo. The wintry mix is showing up across Michiana. And then as we go into Friday evening, early Friday night, temperatures start to crash back down below freezing, and there will likely be another burst of snow moving on through. And that's where we could get around a half an inch of snow into the ground, as well as additional some slick spots, some of those icy patches developing on some Michiana roadways. Then a big warm up starting to trend our way as we head on into the weekend and next week. Around 40 Saturday. Sunday, the pick day of the weekend, was full sunshine around 50 degrees. And check out this big update here to the First Alert 10-day forecast. Check out the gorgeous weather for next week. It's time to start making plans now on how you will enjoy the beautiful stretch of weather Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then we will start to shake up the weather pattern a little bit, but nothing too crazy headed our way towards the end of next week. I do want to show you this graphic, though. Next Tuesday, some of us will have the first 70 of 2025.
Hey, Jackson Neal.